Are you able to distinguish between right and wrong? That the most basic of rights for you to assert that you know this is what is wrong and to speak up even if the whole world will say it's right. Do you understand? There are concepts, beliefs that the whole world has, the society has, that are wrong, and then if you ostracize because you point it out to them and they kick you out of and their meetings or the classes or the groups, and then you shouldn't feel bad about it. You should feel proud. You stand up for what's right and speak it. What's wrong is wrong, and when you know it to your very core, and the time is right, you're compelled to speak it even if they're gonna kick you out. I wasn't wrong. When I spoke in the men's prayer group in Rocky Peak and told them it's wrong that you guys believe that you're worthless sinners, undeserving sinners, that all the Christians who believe that. It's wrong belief that's people have because it's written there in scriptures. A whole bunch of crap that's written there, and then people take for granted that they assume it's right. The psychology class, the professor who said that you can't do psychology research, a psychology student or a psychologist can't do psychology research based on their own life experiences. That's wrong. I don't care what screwed up reasoning you bring up, and the fact that it was a critical thinking class. She doesn't know how to think critically. She doesn't know how to reason. She's teaching that class. And she gives people easy A's. She gave me an A to silence people. You see the methods people use to cover up the crap. So no, and then like today what happened, I spoke up against somebody crapping on me and judging me and scolding me. That's wrong. What you're saying is wrong. I don't want you in my life. Because you're doing yourself no good. You're doing the same thing my mother does, crapping on everybody, saying, and then so often I see people who criticize others and scold others and complain all the time and accuse, and they're the ones who are doing it. They're the ones who are causing all the pain in everyone's life. And they think by accusing it on other people's makes it hides it. It's not. A lot of times the person doing the accusing and scolding and complaining is the perpetrator. Yeah. It feels good to speak the truth with conviction, even if you don't like it, you're offended by it. Perhaps you're the one, you have a belief that's wrong. And I'll stand up for what I believe in from now on. I stand up for what I believe in. I'll speak it when I need to. In the spiritual group, the mentor kicked me out because I was pointing out the obvious falsehoods in her teachings. There's so much crap she was teaching, so much manipulation there. And I spoke it, and the lamp shade broke when I mentioned that you can't copyright the divine, the teachings. She was always telling us it's coming from above, and then she turns around to copyright it. So you have to take a certification course to make sure you get it right. And bullshit. She's full of crap. She's a scumbag, and I feel good speaking that truth. She's a scumbag. She herself was saying she felt like she was a what's that term? Something false, fraud, a different term she used. Imposter. She was an imposter, pretending to be spiritual teacher when she's not. Spiritual teachings, you don't teach people for 5 years and then tell them, turn around and tell them all of a sudden it's copyrighted and that they need to mention you. That it's coming from the divine, it's not coming from you. And you want to claim ownership of shit, bullshit. Crap on everything you said. Worthless. That's a worthless piece of shit right there. And I'm glad I'm speaking it now. That spiritual mentor, I should speak her name. Misleading all those people. That's an undeserving sinner right there, if there is one. Someone who claims, uses their spiritual authority because she gets people to, she had told me I'm Judas, to get me to, because she knew I needed to feel important, and saying that would make me feel important, and I believed in her because of that. There were meetings I didn't want to go to because it didn't feel right to me. She was telling me the higher selves want you to go because you're important. No. Did she see the manipulation techniques? All the meeting, all the sessions, paid sessions, she was scolding me, telling me don't play victim, don't complain, don't stop bitching. What a horrible thing to do. And I was taken in because I was believing in her. How many slimy, sleazy churches there are? Healers, psychics, spiritual teachers, lawyers, police, politicians. When something is wrong, it's wrong. And you speak and tell it to their face. So they won't, you have to speak it. When the law is wrong, the police enforcing a bad law, a corrupt law in a corrupt way, and they do everything to cover it up. It's wrong. A whole bunch of them. That whole police station, the West Valley police station, is corrupt. Everything they say and do is to cover up how horrible they are, helping criminals take over properties. It's wrong. What's wrong is wrong. Let's speak it up. Love life, love myself. I love you, Lord. Love the world, love life.